Hello, in this video I'm going to be showing you all my classic Doctor Who books. I'm not going to be showing any Target books in this video as I've already made a separate video all about my Target book collection, which I'll leave a link to in the video description down below if you want to check that out. First of all, I've got some BBC books, like PDAs, EDAs. These aren't in any order. First of all, I have the Gallifrey Chronicles, Relative Dementias, Doctor Who Short Trips. This is the first one in the series and unfortunately the only one I've got. Next I have the Body Snatchers, Deadly Reunion, Salvation, The Witch Hunters, The Scarlet Empress, The Devil Goblins from Neptune, this one's in some plastic. I'm not quite sure why. I suppose I haven't got around to reading it yet. It's The Hollow Men. Yeah, some of my books are in plastic, which you'll realise through this video. I have The 10 Little Aliens, Demontage, Legacy of the Daleks, and Dominion. Next I have these 3 Doctor Who Choose Your Own Adventures, or Make Your Own Adventures. So Mission to Venus, The Garden of Evil, and Crisis in Space. I have this novel of the movie, and it has got pictures inside from obviously the movie. I really like this book. Then I've got another one in plastic. It's the Jon Pertwee Book of Monsters. This is actually still sealed because the book itself is quite damaged. It's quite old, I believe. There's the blurb if you wanted to have a look. And then I have some Peter Davison books. I've got Peter Davison's Book of Alien Planets, Peter Davison's Book of Alien Monsters. Then I have the Doctor Who Quiz Book of Magic, Quiz Book of Science, Quiz Book of Dinosaurs, Quiz Book of Space, and these are just like little quiz books, but not just questions, they're quite detailed, and they have little diagrams and pictures. Next I have this Doctor Who The Audio Scripts Volume 3 from Big Finish. Now on to a couple of script books. I have Doctor Who The Scripts, Tom Baker, 1974 to 1975. Doctor Who The Scripts, The Demons. And Doctor Who The Scripts, The Tribe of Gum. I have Blue Box Boy by Matthew Waterhouse, which I'm currently in the middle of reading, and this is a really interesting book. It's his stories from his time in working on Doctor Who. I found this Dalek Survival Guide book in a charity shop, which is why it's so badly beaten. It came out in 2002, but I'm going to put it in the Classic Who books anyway. It's just loads of little diagrams and pictures of Daleks. I for some reason have 2 books from the History Collection series, which I got when the BBC shop closed down, and I think these were the only 2 they had left by the time I'd ordered them. So I got Shadow in the Glass and A Morality Tale. Next I have City of Death, which I also picked up from the BBC shop closing down sale. Now I have a couple of postcard books. So I've got this Doctor Who postcard book about the movie, and it's like the book I showed you earlier. It's got loads of pictures of Paul McGann and loads of pictures from the movie as little postcards. Then I have this Doctor Who postcard collection, which is a load of postcards from the classic era. Zygons! Then I have this Doctor Who The Episode Guide, and this does actually contain some Modern Who, but seeing as the front is all classic, I put it in this video. Then I have all 5 Doctor Who Discovers books. So I have Doctor Who Discovers Prehistoric Animals, Doctor Who Discovers The Conquerors, Doctor Who Discovers Early Man, Doctor Who Discovers Strange and Mysterious Creatures, and Doctor Who Discovers Space Travel, and each book comes with a poster of the front cover. Doctor Who Illustrated A to Z, which has some really nice illustrations in, some colour as well. Next I have The 9 Lives of Doctor Who, which is a biography of 9 actors who've played the Doctor, including Peter Cushing. Next I have this Doctor Who A Book of Monsters. Doctor Who poster book, which contains 50 posters, including this flattering one of the 7th Doctor. It has quite a random selection of posters inside, actually, from the classic series. Here's some of them, including this lovely one of Alpha Centauri, which obviously you want to put on your wall. But yeah, I wish they made modern poster books, because I love posters. Next I have Classic Who The Hinchcliffe Years, seasons 12 to 14. I have Doctor Who The Making of a Television Series. I have this Doctor Who Adventures in Time and Space sort of annual. It's really thick and has loads of, I believe they're like stories from the annuals or comics. I don't know if this is an annual or not, but it's listed on the related publications page of the list of annuals on TARDIS Wikia. So yeah, I think it's just a collection of the stories and comics from the annuals, but it's a good book. Next I have this Doctor Who The Monsters book, which I picked up at a convention actually, and it's... oh, are the pictures meant to be that pixelated? Zygons! I'm sorry, I'll stop talking about Zygons. I have Doctor Who A Celebration, 2 Decades Through Time and Space, which is a book obviously about the first the first 20 years of Doctor Who. Then I have the Doctor's 30 Years of Time Travel, which is a similar book, but for the 30th anniversary. Now, moving on to annuals, I have this Doctor Who annual from 1965, which on the inside front cover has a written message. So that's quite sweet. It's surprisingly in really good condition, considering as it is an original release. Then I have the Doctor Who Annual 1976. Terry Nation's Dalek Annual, 1979. The Doctor Who Annual, 1982. And the Doctor Who Annual, 1984. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.